Hi, I'm Marissa, Floro. I'm here at Blizzard headquarters in Irvine, California for the Heart of the Swarm launch for StarCraft 2. Hi, I'm Marissa Floro. I'm here with Jeff Chamberlain, the visual effects supervisor on the cinematics team for StarCraft 2. How are you doing today?
Doing well, thank you.
Yeah, so can you tell me about the process of going through the cinematics for StarCraft 2?
Sure. We act just like a normal animation studio would. We worked with the game team for a while to get the story down tight, and then once we really feel like we've got that, we take what we call storyboard animatics and we put it through the basic animation process, which includes like animation, modeling, rigging, effects, compositing. All these different teams work really closely together to create the cinematics you see today.
So you kind of have like your own personal army under Blizzard, inside the game and outside of the game, correct?
Absolutely. Some of the most talented artists in the industry.
So you say talented. Have you had any like real wars within the office?
It's funny you asked that. Our DVD team recently attacked our lighting team with a Nerf battle, and I think there's a retaliation coming soon.
So how do you take an idea from on the paper to the actual in-game?
We basically work with the game team for a while. We come up with storyboards and we edit those together in an animatic, which is we then call the storyboard animatic. And then we take that to our previous team. And then the previous team, what they'll do is make a 3D version of that animatic. And from there, we just take it to all the different departments that we spoke about, such as modeling, animation, rigging, effects, lighting, matte painting, and I'm forgetting one or two, but they all work toward that initial vision for the previs.
Now, how long would you say that process takes?
Well, it takes a while. We work really hard on the story part, so that takes us a month or two to get down, and then once we get that, it probably takes us anywhere from a year to a year and a half to get the whole cinematic done.
What have you done?
What I had to.
I'm here with Chris Siggety, production director for Heart of the Swarm. How are you doing today?
Good, thanks.
I love what you're wearing. Explain to me what this jersey is.
Well, these are brand new. These are the new Heart of the Swarm Team 1 jerseys. That's our internal development team name. And so we've gotten them for a lot of people on the team and a few others throughout the company, as much as our budget could afford. But we love it. There's some really cool little touches here. Like, this is my favorite little touch here. It looks like I think the NHL symbol,
Yeah.
but it says HOTS across there. So lots of little touches on it. We'll be wearing them tonight at the launch event.
How exciting. Now, you're talking about the launch event. Now, as the production director, right, do you have like a pre-party opposed to your launch party?
We actually don't. We did this time, kind of. The company did. Because of how our schedule changed, we ended up going out to what would have been a launch party for 2 products at the time, Pandaria and Heart of the Swarm. But we ended up making some choices to add some new features and some things that we really wanted for Heart of the Swarm. So we actually kind of pre-celebrated, not on purpose, but because of our change in schedule. I think after this, the team deserves a very well-deserved rest and relaxation opportunity to kind of take in how the community is reacting to Swarm and plan for the future. So we'll definitely be putting together a sort of a separate thing to celebrate as a team after this.
So I heard a rumor, and I'm kind of curious. Can you tell me about this awesome band you're in?
Well, it's a band. It's a Blizzard band. We call ourselves all sorts of things, and I'm actually not even quite sure what our name is right now at the moment. But the short is Level 80 Elite Tauren Chieftain, and we've gone by the artist formerly known as Level 80 Elite Tauren Chieftain, and we're basically a joke band that is there to poke fun at and have fun with the subject matter that appears in Blizzard games, and it's really for fun, but it's really, for me, very cool and humbling experience to be a part of something that celebrates the things we work on, and has been, well received from the people attending BlizzCon and that sort of thing. So it's fun. I get to do it with the people I work with, and really that's a lot of my life, is making games here and then also having an opportunity to play some fun music with people that work on the games here. It's awesome.
So you're saying that you work with the people here in games, and then you work with them on music. So does that ever like mix? Do we get to hear some of your guys' music into the game as well?
Well, not in Heart of the Swarm, but in Wings of Liberty, if you beat the campaign, there's a song in there called Tearing Up the Night. That's a song by L80, and it's a joke song, but it's really about the Terran, which Wings of Liberty focused on. And we did write a Zerg song that we played at BlizzCon in 2011, and it was about the Zerg. So we're always thinking about it and combining it as best we can, but honestly, we're really developers, not musicians of any kind, so I don't want the music to mix too much, or I don't think we should be trying to, but it's been a ton of fun.
You betrayed us all. No, you're not even human anymore.
And I'm here with Samwise, the art director of Heart of the Swarm. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing pretty fabulous. So tell me where your inspiration comes from.
You know, a lot of times just looking at books, checking out movies, and sometimes just on the way to work, I'll come up with some ideas. A lot of inspiration comes from, comics and movies, like I said, but some of the best ideas and best inspiration is just when you're alone and it's quiet and you go, oh, that would be cool. And you start trying to write it down while you're on the freeway. Hey, come on.
So have you had any kind of crazy ideas for like flying, kind of aerial kind of opponents come from your crazy like car driving experiences?
No, but the idea for the Hellbat came from one of those when someone cut me off and I just wanted to turn into a giant red fire throwing robot. I have a nice red truck, so I figured it would have worked. Would have been awesome.
You mean your red truck's actually a dragon, right?
It would have been the Sambat, I think.
What kind of mediums do you usually work with when you present your kind of ideas?
Everything starts on pencil and paper, and then those pencils get scanned, put into Photoshop, and that's where all the coloring happens.
Now, with the coloring process, do you personally get to choose colors or give like a color scheme to these characters?
Yeah, but with for StarCraft, a lot of the color schemes were dictated by the previous game and by the Army's color scheme. Like Terrans are generally gray, some little blue, some red maybe, green lights. Zerg were basically brown with green kind of ichor or orange energy, and Protoss were gold and silver with blue energy. So if we made something that was radically different from them, it may not look like part of the Army. It would still look cool, but we usually try to keep, for StarCraft in particular, try to make the Army look cohesive.
So would there be any specific unit or character that you relate to?
Personally, the Hellbat, because of our previous discussion. But some of the ones that I'm really pleased with artistically are the new Zerg units, the Viper and the Swarm Host, just because they're a super new, unique shape for the Zerg, yet they still feel intrinsically Zerg and they creep people out.
For I am the Queen of Blades.
We had a great day here at Blizzard headquarters in Irvine, California. We met some great directors and we got some really cool comic books. I even got a really awesome drawing. I can't wait to go frame this bad boy. Well, I hope that you like, comment, subscribe to our video, and we'll see you next time.